Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
Oh, shit. And after last week, Carlos, let's not even mention that. But we came back with a banger.
Yes, we did. I had to flip the switch. Came in like a light switch, like my baby Charlie Puth said. And we watched You're Next.
Guys, underrated for no fucking reason.
Right.
Y'all haters out there.
Say it.
Like,
say it a little louder.
Okay, this is my first time ever watching it.
It was.
All I knew was that Erin was the baddest bitch in the block.
Yeah.
And she proved it.
Yeah, she sure did. I've seen it before from 2011, 2013. I'll get to why in a second.
Okay.
Directed by Adam Wingard and written by Simon Barrett, who has directed King Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus King Kong.
Okay.
VHS 1 and 2. And then the writer has also written, I think, Godzilla versus King Kong and written VHS 1 and 2 with him.
So like one of the segments?
Like, yeah. Sorry, not Godzilla versus Kong, but like the VHS ones.
Gotcha.
So they've worked together before.
That's good.
With a budget of $1 million, ended up grossing $26.8 million. This movie did start out kind of like in the convention circuit in 2011, and then it didn't get a theatrical release to 2013. That's what the 2 years kind of contradict each other sometimes.
Hey, in 2 years, we got two bad bitches. We got Evil Dead 2013.
Oh, that's true.
And Erin.
That's true. That's very true.
But so it got the treatment of Paranormal Activity where it was releasing like festivals and shit.
Yeah, festivals.
Gotcha.
Starring Sharni Vincent as Erin.
I love you.
Joe Swanberg as Drake. AJ Bowen as Crispian. Nicholas Tucci as Felix. Wendy Glenn as Z. Margaret Laney as Kelly.
Wait, do I have another?
Amy Simons as Amy. I love that they changed her name, but they just changed the spelling. Like they kept her name, but they just changed the spelling.
Is it IE?
It's her real name is Amy AMY, and then the character name is AIMEE.
Oh my god,
it's so really funny. Ty West, director of X, as Tariq.
What the fuck? That
really
was such a nice surprise.
Fine too. Rob Morin as Paul. Barbara Crampton.
She's so fucking beautiful.
As Aubrey.
I was so happy seeing her.
Elsie Holt as the Lamb Mask. Simon Barrett, the writer of the movie, as the Tiger Mask. We have Lane Hughes as the Fox Mask. Larry Facenden as Eric Harson, Caitlin Shell as Talia, and Calvin Reeder as Officer Trubiano. Yes.
The whole cast, I love seeing Barbara Crampton, so I was very happy seeing this, and I was excited to see Erin in action. Yeah, that's literally, I just came in just to see that. That's all I was expecting.
And he's never seen it.
Yeah, so this is my first time, and y'all some hating motherfuckers because the reviews on this movie, damn, how does it get a 70 on the critic side, but then the fans give it a 60?
I don't know. It's weird because it came out at a time where we were just getting remakes, kind of, or it was towards the end of the remake era, and I feel like it's not an original idea because it's just a house invasion, but it's really good.
Yeah,
and why don't people like it? I don't know.
I do have I would say maybe two criticisms.
There's some stuff that I question.
Yeah, well. My criticism, the acting for the majority of the cast is pretty it's kind of bad. I can especially like one of the brothers, James, is it?
Which one?
The one of the last one. Actually, all of them except the asshole.
Drake.
Yeah,
Drake is the asshole. Felix was the sort of cute one, and then Crispian was the one with the dumb name.
So Drake's acting, not it. James was like, you're a convincing asshole, so it's fine.
There's no James.
Or Felix. God damn it. Fuck. So, okay, wait. Let me get my head straight. Dude, this is what Thanksgiving is doing.
No, there's a lot of characters in this movie.
So Felix, the one that you said was kind of cute, his acting, not that great. I was kind of like, all right, bro. Like, you need to calm down. Drake, which was the asshole, right? He's a little bit like, I believe it. he made a convincing asshole. Yeah. And I did not like him. Mm-hmm. Crispian was fine. Yeah. Aaron was fine. Mm-hmm. Barbara.
She's so fucking beautiful.
Can never go wrong.
Never go wrong with her. But the dad kind of was. I feel like he didn't have as many lines as I thought. Yeah. Like he kind of is there in some scenes, but like then he's not. So it's like it was okay. I didn't really care for him. Yeah. I feel like everyone else, since they're in the majority of the movie, are the weaker actors in my opinion.
Yeah, it's funny because like everyone is kind of annoying. Yeah. But then there's Aaron being smart, doing all the right things, and you're rooting for her. Mm-hmm. We're all rooting for you, Aaron. And then she's just surrounded by like a dumb cast.
Yeah, it's like it's like when people watch a horror movie and they're like, I wouldn't do that. Like you're making all the right decisions with all these dumbasses around you. Yeah. So yeah, I can, and I love that like we had someone that's making the right decisions.
And I don't know if that's what they were going for, to make her stand out as a final girl.
I think so, because it's like Sydney Prescott is like one of the only ones that I'm like, okay, she actually defends herself. Like she'll run away or whatever, but like she actually will be competent in situations. But Aaron is like right off the bat. And you made a really good point that this is what Karen from Halloween 2018.
Frankie said
that. Sorry, Frankie, this is your credit.
Yeah.
But
if Lori would have raised her and never got taken away from her, this is what she probably would have turned out like this. Because we do find out that Aaron was raised at a survivalist compound. That's why she knows like to be calm at a situation and just think of what to do next. And I think that's a fantastic choice for a final girl. I love how competent she was. She's amazing, and the fact that she doesn't get enough credit is very sad.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed, but that's okay. You know, I guess it is what it is. Maybe we can start the movement. # you're next.
I am next. All right, so we do start this movie with a sex scene.
Yeah, it was just it was crazy. I was just like, whoa, what is this, Thanksgiving 3?
No, baby, this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. No, we do start off with a sex scene. The boyfriend ends up getting up. He goes to shower. The girlfriend goes drink some juice. She puts on some music. And then she kind of sees something. And we cut to the boyfriend getting out the shower. And when he gets out the shower, he sees this big old sign on the glass window that someone wrote in blood, "You're next." Who next?
Who next? Me?
And he gets got. I will say something. If I see that on the wall, I'm like, all right, where are you at?
Let's go.
Who next?
Bitch, you wouldn't.
Nope, I would not.
You'd be freeze up like, Jonathan, something's happening.
Like, who's talking about I'm next? What did I do? No, but
that would be a scary sign to go. Like sometimes, like when you're asleep or whatever, I'll come downstairs and like eat something, and I just can't imagine like the sliding door just having "You're next" really big, and I'll be like, oh fuck, god damn it.
Shit, I mean, I will. What was I gonna say? Never mind. Well, I'll probably later. So, anyways, then we cut.
So, is that the technical title card?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah. Very creative.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
It's actually pretty dope. Love that.
So we end up meeting Paul and Aubrey, who are on their way to their. I guess it's a retirement home from what we.
That's
come
what
to
I
find
think.
out,
So it's like a second home.
They're trying to like one of the brothers says that they're trying to do. It's like a project for the dad because I guess that's where they're gonna end up retiring or whatever. But they get home, they're kind of settling in, and then we cut to Aaron and Crispian, who we find out that the parents have a lot of money, they're super rich, and that they haven't been in this. They're doing a family reunion for their anniversary.
Yeah, it's like they do it every so often, and he doesn't feel comfortable because he has like a weird relationship with his whole family.
Yes,
it's like rich parents, and he's kind of like, yeah, whatever, like It almost makes me feel like he's like, I'm always stereotyped as like the rich kid, because my parents have money and he doesn't really care for the money from the beginning.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying.
I know. We'll get there when we get there.
So back at home, we have Aubrey's sweeping the floor. She hears a noise upstairs and she freaks out immediately.
Yeah, like
what you should do. And she's like, I think we should go outside. What you should do. And the husband, Paul, he's like, no, let me go investigate. I'll go check it out. I'll take this with me, to check. And as he's investigating, he goes to open a closet. But then Crispy and I guess got home and like, hey, you good? And then distracts him, and then we see that the closet door opens just a little bit, but we don't know why yet.
But my thing was, how did Crispian get there? They didn't get there at the same time.
No, but the time did pass, because when the parents got there, it was daytime, and then when Aaron and Crispian were driving, it's already nighttime, so I guess they were almost there.
But like but that's what I'm saying. They all met outside. So how the fuck did he get inside?
The mom let him in.
No.
Yeah, because Barbara went outside, and they probably were just getting home as Barbara got outside, and she was probably like, "Hey, your dad is investigating a noise I heard. Go check on him." And he probably went up inside the house and went to check.
I guess like some time. I just think it's such a short amount of time.
It feels a little weird.
Yeah, but
I'm assuming they just happened to get home at that time where she freaked out.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. But he should have listened to Barbara. She was in shopping mall. She knows what she's doing.
Who, the husband or the son?
The husband.
I was gonna say because the son is,
I mean, the son is a whole different problem.
Yeah.
But I have in my notes, men never listen.
They never do.
It's so true. Always. She making. Oh, why is mom crying outside? Crazy.
I'm glad you admitted that to yourself.
I've always said, man. I'm surprised women, even other men, touch us. Like, we're disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. So then we do find out about the whole house. How it's a retirement project for the parents. They're reuniting. It's been a long time. Mm-hmm. Aubrey here, as she's getting some water late at night, we see that she's being stalked by someone in a lamb mask.
Yeah, it's really cool. I do love that. It's like we don't see him; we see the reflection.
It's Mikhail ascending, but he changed his mask to like an animal mask.
Oh God, he became vegan. But no,
is it vegan? Because he's wearing
it's not a real.
It's not real, but would vegans wear animal masks?
Yeah, because it's like if I were a vegan slasher, my symbolism would be like, you kill animals, well, the animal's killing you. Get it?
Oh, okay.
It's very deep. I know. I'm a very smart screenwriter.
Let's tone it down. Let's tone it down. So then, Crispian wakes up in the morning. It's the next day, and his other brother Drake is there with the wife Kelly.
And he is fucking annoying.
He really is.
Like off the bat, you hear him first.
Like, you're not cute, you dusty, and like you annoying on top of that. Like, you need to relax.
And I love that we don't get introduced to him first. We hear him.
Yeah.
So he's too loud. First of all, he's too loud.
I love that later the wife is like, "Oh, Aaron is annoying," and I'm like, "Girl, so is your husband." So like,
your man is just as annoying.
Right.
And actually, don't talk to fucking Aaron like that.
Hell no. She trying to save your life the whole damn movie. So then Aaron goes to see if Aubrey needs some help. She's kind of working in the kitchen.
Yeah, she asks her, nice.
Yeah, she asks her if she can go to the neighbor's house and get some milk.
But she acting a little sketchy. Because she doesn't even look at her when she says, "Can you go to the neighbor's house?"
I feel like we don't get this, but I'm just, putting this in my head that they have money.
Yeah.
Aaron probably doesn't.
Oh, it's like you're beneath me.
That also, like, if you're trying to marry my son and you're trying to probably get the money kind of situation. Or what was the other or?
Or you said like 3 ors.
I forgot. You know what?
You forgot. Well, I got it more like they're throwing red herrings.
Oh wait, sorry. I remember just now. Oh, sorry. The son is a teacher, and I think they know that's one of his students. So she probably doesn't like that.
Oh, I guess they like assumed maybe. Mm-hmm. I wonder if he's used to dating his students, and they're like they're uncomfortable with that. Okay, I guess.
And
that
Aaron
makes sense.
was his student.
Yes, because we're revealed later.
Yep.
I just saw it more like they're throwing red herrings. And I don't know if I didn't get it from the beginning because I think right before this you were like, well, one of them is a bad guy, and I was like, wait, what? I thought it was just 4 people, so I didn't I wasn't expecting it until you kind of ruined it for me.
Sorry,
but I was like, oh, so she's acting weird, so maybe the mom might be, because she doesn't even look at her, and it's kind of like just talking to her like, but that makes more sense. Like she's being dismissive because of either uncomfortableness or like. You're here for a different motive. But it's like my thing is she was being so nice like from the beginning. Yeah. And this scene felt so weird.
Unless she shook it from the noise she heard at night. Still.
That's true. That's true. That could be.
So then we do get a quick scene with Drake and Kelly talking shit about Aaron and, Chris being in the bedroom. He's trying to get freaky diggy and she don't want to.
Yeah, he's mad annoying. He gets mad as hell.
Yeah. Aaron ends up going to the neighbor's house where they don't open the door. The music's still playing and it's revealed that it's the neighbors from the beginning of the movie that were murdered.
And he's still there, just dead. And they just have the music on loop, which is kind of smart because it means like someone would pass and it's like, oh, okay, they're whatever, listening to music.
Yep. Not at 4 a.m. I feel.
You never know.
But they
live by themselves.
Well, also the neighborhoods seem to be very far from each other.
Yeah, so it's like you can do whatever.
Mm-hmm. This is when the rest of the family arrives, so we end up meeting
Ty
Felix, Tariq, played by Ty West, Z, Amy, what was the other girl? Felix, Z, Amy, and Tariq. Oh, that's everybody.
Is it Amy?
Yeah, Amy.
Oh, Amy. Okay.
4 more people. I was like, why did I think of more people?
Yeah, so it's 4 of them, and Ty West they're having a dinner.
Yeah,
and pretty much Ty West is a filmmaker in the movie. It was funny because right
making
before,
fun of it.
Yeah, right before I was like, let me guess, Ty West is a director, and then he films, but he only does documentaries.
Yeah, and
the brother is just making fun of him, just like, oh, commercials are the best form of art because that's the only reason I watch TV, and like he's being such a fucking asshole about it, and you can tell he's so uncomfortable. But
I'm very sad he's the first to go.
He is.
Because I'm like, kind of fine.
Yeah. Which it's kind of nice, though, that he was kind of like, fuck it, just kill me off. And his death is pretty cool. Like, I do like it that it kind of lingers. Because they're having an argument here. There's a giant argument between...
all the brothers.
Is it all the brothers?
Yeah,
or is it just the 2?
Well, it's mainly Drake and Crispian, but I think Felix is also jumping in just poking a little bit.
That's true. He's poking the bear. Because pretty much he mentions, like, oh, I'm assuming... So Aaron's your student? Yes. And he goes, oh, I was. And what's a TA? I thought personal assistant was like PA.
Training assistant?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't have a TA, so
me neither.
What do I know? But pretty much they had to stop that because it was uncomfortable, and he's very petty. Yeah, so Drake is very petty.
Yeah, so Tariq ends up getting up, and he notices something outside of the window. So he goes to check, and as he's staring, we see that the glass breaks, but we don't see what gets hit or who gets hit. And then everyone's still arguing, and I think the first person to notice is the mom.
I think so. Where she starts screaming.
Yeah, she looks over, and then we look up, and Tariq just had an arrow right through his head. And then this is when all the more arrows start shooting. Everyone kind of ducks. Drake gets hit, basically taking one for the mom, which wasn't on purpose. It was an accident.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening? But no, he was like trying to bring her down, but he takes it right on the shoulder blade, and then they're under the table.
Yeah, and they end up basically getting out of the dining room by using the chairs as coverage,
which very smart. And I think Aaron was the one
organizing, telling everyone to come down to use the chairs. Aaron being smart through this whole
I should have a button. It was like, you a bad bitch. Because Aaron, man, every decision, man.
Yep.
So they all get out, but it's funny how it doesn't shoot like 4 people, and then he shoots at Aaron. He avoids. Literally, every time one passes, he avoids and avoids.
Maybe someone's working for them or what. I think this movie tries to throw you off, especially in the beginning when they just randomly kill the neighbors.
Yeah.
So then they're like, oh, they're just moving house to house killing everyone, but that's not the case.
Nope. And then my thing was, oh, we killed the boyfriend, not the family member. So I was like, oh, the whole family's in it. Maybe, I'm like, that's what I'm thinking at this point, because it skips the whole family and then it shoots Aaron.
Yeah.
Or it shoots at Aaron's chair. But they all make it out. They're safe.
Yep. This is when Amy volunteers to run outside. Maybe she can get away and get help. She is the fastest runner alive.
The fastest with the brother. I do love this scene because it's chaotic and everything's going crazy. And he's like, well, I'm the fastest one, but I have a fucking arrow on my back.
Yeah.
And they're having an argument, like bickering like a family.
Yeah. And then Amy's like, I'm the fastest woman alive. My name is Halle Berry Allen. So
Halle Berry. But I do love that their plan is just like, oh, we'll open the door right before. So that way they don't expect you to be running fast.
Exactly.
And it's this whole slow-mo. Just like her running.
This the first time got me.
It's really good.
I just thought she was gonna run out, and you were just gonna see her fly off to the side, like maybe got shot or something.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
Yeah,
she starts running in slow mo,
and they have that one music, dun 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 dun,
dun. And then they open the doors in very slow mo.
Yeah.
there's a fucking fish wire right there. And slices her throat.
Yup, and she just careful. And she ends up dying. She's holding her throat, and there goes Amy. So they get rid of the sister. So it's like, okay, another one down. It's a family member at this point.
Yeah, that's it. I do love. I wish it would have been like a piano wire or something, so that way it just slices her neck completely and her head just flops.
I also don't think she was going fast enough. I feel like she would have been going a lot faster.
Maybe
her head would have flew off.
Yeah, it was pretty gross, and it's so gross because you see like the skin just flopping and everything, and I was like, whoa. And this is the one moment that I was like, now this is believable acting, because everyone's just like, what the fuck? Because that was literally my reaction, just sitting there like, wow. Like we were not expecting that.
That's a very good kill. It gets you because you think she's gonna at least get outside.
That's a golden chainsaw.
Yes, it is. So Aaron goes upstairs to make sure all doors and windows are locked. Crispian kind of follows her. He's acting a little weird. Oh, then they mention how they don't have no signal or no service for the cell phones, and this is when Felix they must have a jammer. They're like $30 on Amazon.
Yeah,
and
which is like
but then you find out it's like you literally just snitched on yourself.
Yeah,
and trying to play it off. It's like, boy,
I wish it would have been like he's like the tech guy, where like he's just like a nerd, but we don't know anything about him at this point.
But also, him and his girlfriend are very like edgy looking, and they're like, oh, they look evil.
Like, I'm the bad guy. Look, normal, bad guy.
So yeah, she's making that. Paul takes Aubrey upstairs, and then as Aubrey is all alone, we see someone's coming from under her bed, and it's a guy in a wolf mask, and she screams. Everyone runs upstairs, and she's been murdered. And they write, "You're next," on the wall.
That is that in this one. I'm sad that Barbara got a off-screen death.
Yeah.
But man, they fuck her up. She has a whole ass machete stabbed into her head.
She got the Jason treatment.
She did.
And then fucking Aaron gets attacked because somebody like breaks her hand through the window and they grab her. But Aaron ain't no bitch to fuck with because she grabs the knife and stabs him right in the fucking arm.
Yeah, and he fucking screams like a little bitch.
Yep, and this is how you know that she's not there to fuck around. She's there to fucking survive.
Yep.
And I love her for that.
And she looks back and he's gone immediately.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, Aaron. It was kind of like a Michael Myers treatment where like 2018, like he kind of grabs Lori like that.
Oh, yeah.
But she was ready for that shit.
Yep. After everyone leaves Aubrey's room, Kelly's by herself in the room still. She finds the window open to the upstairs, so maybe she thought the person that killed her jumped out. And as that is happening, she notices that the person comes out from under the bed again. And then this is when she decides to run away. So she runs away, and we thought she was gonna get hit by the wire, like she would have forgot. But I'm like, they can't be doing this twice. But no, she ducks.
She ducks a little bit
real quick, and she runs to the neighbor's house where she gets murdered because she finds the neighbor dead because the killer throws her through the window and
like decks her in the fucking face.
Yeah, and she's trying to get the person that's on the couch for help, but it's the dead neighbor.
Yep. Was this? No, this wasn't the part. I was gonna say, is this when the brother tries to leave as well?
He's planning, but it's not. I don't think it's just.
It's not yet, right? No. Yeah, I don't think so.
But he does leave because after she dies and all, and we cut to the house. He's like, I'm gonna go to the car and make sure the cars are working. So he leaves.
Yeah,
and then I know he comes back. And then he's like, I need to leave and go get help. And this is when he just kind of leaves and disappears for the rest of the movie. Yeah, he just
disappears. So we don't know. Because he said he was going to keep on walking until he finds signal on his phone.
But this is when we kind of suspect him because it's like, why are you leaving?
Yeah. And he had also mentioned earlier, like he feels uneasy how Aaron's acting. Because he's like, why are you acting this way? I've never seen you act like this. Yeah. So I'm like, why is he so curious about it?
Why, that she knows how to fucking defend herself?
Yeah. And it's also kind of like, why are you asking that question when like your family's getting murdered?
Murdered.
So it's like, this is such a weird question to ask. Like, he's like concerned, but like in the wrong way. Yeah. Like, it feels weird.
Drake did run after Kelly, but he forgot the arrow on his back because he ducks the wire, but the arrow was a little too long.
Yeah, he didn't accommodate for that.
He ends up like fading away.
Yeah, because he pulls it out, which Aaron at first says, don't take it out, leave it in, because you're going to bleed out, obviously. And what happened? I mean, it did hurt when it yanked on the cable. He pulled it out, immediately passed out. So it's like, yeah, that's what happens.
He kind of went to shock. Yeah. So then, they move Drake to like this little barricade and they close the blinds over him so they don't find him.
Yeah.
And then Aaron's like, "Hey, is there a safe room we can find, somewhere we can hide?" Felix doesn't really know.
And he's like, "Oh, basement."
Oh, okay. So he does say. So yeah, Aaron goes to the basement.
No. She goes, "No, we can't be in the basement because the killers can just put gas and light a match."
Oh, that's true too.
So it's like they're like kind of thinking.
It's weird because she ends up still checking the basement because she does go into the basement because she goes to the basement and then Paul goes upstairs because this is when we reveal that Felix is evil.
Yeah. Oh well, I think they went to put the brother right in there.
No. Paul went to. What did Paul go do upstairs for? Paul went upstairs for something. The dad.
Yeah.
Oh, because I think the
to
dad,
check on the wife. I think he went upstairs with the machete because his wife was up. Barbara was up there.
But she was already dead.
She was dead. I think he wanted to like get the guy.
He wanted to see her.
Yeah.
Because they weren't letting him see her. That's right. They weren't letting him see her. Yeah. So he goes upstairs, and then I think he saw suspicion, like the machete was gone and stuff. So he's checking around. And you see someone behind him, but then when he opens the closet door and then closes it, it's a jump scare of Felix. And then the dad is still nervous. This is when the killer just kills him, and Felix and Z have no reaction to it.
Yeah, they're like very weird, but again, they're edgy. So like maybe they see death all the time.
Yeah. Oh, because we find out that somebody was living in their closet for like a day or two.
There's like a water bottle. There's with water
bottles, chocolate bars.
Yeah, everything. A sleeping bag. But he's all confused about that, and then we see the wolf one, right?
I think the wolf or the lamb kill him. Yeah.
And then just slices his throat.
Yep.
He dies. They don't have a reaction. And then Felix goes, "What the fuck, dude? Why'd you have to do that in front of me?" And it's like,
I killed your daddy in front of you.
Yeah. Sound effect's going to happen in a couple seconds. Go ahead, sound effect. Sound effect. There we go. Sound effects.
Sorry for our technical difficulties.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening today.
But Erin she was in the basement. As she's going back upstairs, the lamb guy comes down because she got into a physical altercation with the tiger.
Hell yeah. In the craziest way possible.
Yep.
She fucking hits his knees. He starts smacking the fuck out of his head with what is that, tenderizer, right?
Yeah.
Like a tenderizer. He was tenderizing that skull, bro. It was crazy.
Yep, because she grabs a lot of weapons and she's like, "We should have weapons." And the guy trips her because he breaks through the window. And she gets the hand on him, and Felix watches her just kill him, and he's like,
"Oh fuck!"
Yeah, and then that's when he goes upstairs. But then when the lamb guy finds his partner dead, he freaks the fuck out and he wants to murder her. And then what happens is that the lamb guy sees Drake because Drake comes out, but then Aaron comes from behind and stabs his ass, and he just runs out the door.
Yeah, he
escapes. And this is when they kind of get all together, and then Felix comes downstairs acting all dumb, like, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" And whatever. And then Aaron's like, "We need to board up and make some traps." So they make these like boards with nails sticking up, and they put them by the windowsill. So when they come in, they step on it. And I like the way she tricks them because she puts one right by the edge and one a little forward, so they only see the one that's a little forward, and they don't see the one by the edge, which
and that's really very smart because they'll step a little bit before.
Yep, this is when we get her a little bit of a backstory, how she grew up in the outback.
Because Z's curious. Z's curious about why does she know all this shit.
Because Z needs to know what she needs to do to handle her, because Z knows that she's about to get her ass beat. She even tries anything. Z better not try nothing.
Z looked at her and goes, "Oh shit, I'm next to a real bitch."
Because Z ends up picking up one of the boards with the nails, and she's about to go hit her.
She's like,
but Aaron turns around and she like, oh
shit.
Oh, you caught me. Fucking dumbass.
I'm surprised that Aaron was just like, But she goes, "Oh, put it over there. I'm going to go here."
Check on dad.
Yeah. So,
which is Paul.
Yeah. Not dad, because that's not her dad.
Yeah, I know. But she just said, "I'm going to go check on their dad" or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes check on Paul. Paul is dead. Paul is just dead.
Paul's dead.
Z unlocks the front door on purpose
and opens it a little bit. And yeah, I think she just goes downstairs after this, right?
No, this is when Aaron finds Paul dead, and then the wolf, I think it's the wolf, tries to attack her. But she jumps out the fucking window without even thinking about it.
Not even bro, it was like automatic in her head because she throws the hammer,
the cleaver at them, or the
tenderizer.
The tenderizer.
He dodges it, but when he turned around, she already flying through the window.
Yeah, she said, "Remember Sally?" Woo!
Just crazy. Yeah. I love that.
And she hides in the woods, and she takes out this real big piece of glass out of her fucking thigh.
Huge.
But then she gets attacked by the lamb finds her at least and chases her back. She runs back into the house, and I find it very curious that she didn't think that why was the door unlocked.
Oh, that's true.
She didn't think about, but I guess in the moment you're not thinking about that.
Yeah, not at all.
She
gets shot with the arrow in this one. Right?
No.
She's getting shot, but she doesn't get hit.
Yes, exactly.
And then she grabs a cloth real quick, ties up the wound, and fast as possible, and then she hides. Right? She hides on the little closet.
So
thingy.
she goes into the house and she hides where Drake was hiding behind the curtains. The lamb sneaks in the house, but steps on the nail trap, and this is when everyone meets up with him, and this is when she finds out that Felix and Z are in on it.
This is one of the scenes I don't like because it's just composition. It's just kind of like, dude, I paid you. I am the real bad guy in this whole thing.
It's like explaining I hired you guys because I needed my whole family dead so I can get all of the inheritance, and I was going to pay you guys. I'm sorry that she killed your brother. I'll give you more money. Don't worry about it.
But Carlos, the problem is your acting is way better right now.
Oh, thank you.
You're Aaron and I'm the brother. But dude, I'm the real bad guy in here. My family, they're all dying right now because I said I'm gonna kill them, and we need to find Aaron to kill her. Yes, me, the brother of the family.
Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight. Wait. Wait again.
Evil dies tonight.
There we go.
So, yes.
So she finds out that that Felix is behind all this.
Yes.
And apparently the lamb one was brothers with the wolf tiger one.
And the wolf one is still upstairs.
Yes.
Which
he's in shock. He's like, damn,
well,
most of the movie,
I'm like, y'all really could have murdered everyone. Like a lot of the time, one of them is like always hiding. Like the wolf is always upstairs.
Yeah, I guess. If they have different?
Throw them off that there's only two.
I guess that's
three.
True. Yeah, because they don't know. Because I mean, Erin's smart. And she goes, well, there's two.
Yeah. Also,
so there could be at least two more.
Yeah. Also, the masks are all white, so like the animals can kind of blend in, and so you kind of get confused of which one's which.
Especially like the wolf and the tiger looks like identical.
Yes, exactly. So then, her phone goes off, so they find her. She runs away, and she pulls a window juke where she goes outside. And they think she kept going into the woods, but she actually just went back into the house through another window, which is very smart.
Very smart.
But the lamb, since he was attacked and he's limping, he kind of went back inside to find her.
Yeah, because they're like, well, I'm going to go inside because she might have double backed.
Yep.
Which it's like very smart. So she starts booby trapping the whole house.
No, this is when she stabs him in the head. She stabs the lamb in the head.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
She stabs him in the head. This one we get rid of him.
Yep.
And then this is the iconic poster with her holding the axe by the window. And then she uses that axe and booby traps the entrance. Love that.
And I just love how she's looking like a straight up bad bitch holding that covered in blood.
Yep.
And it's like the window's like the framing the shot. It's so fucking pretty. And she booby traps the front door with like the axe, and it kind of like once you open it, it cuts a wire and it just swings.
And she's waiting by the door to someone for open it, but what happens is that the guys, I guess, as they think the door's closed, the wolf goes through the window and sees her. So she runs into the basement, and he chases her down there. And this is when she breaks all the lighting in the basement, and she uses her camera flash to lower him down there, but it's pointing towards him, so it's blinding him as he's walking towards the camera. And
it's just repeatedly just taking pictures every second.
And it's a very tense scene, I feel, this scene. And she ends up murdering this guy through flashes, which is really cool. And then she goes back upstairs. Felix shoots through the window but misses her. And this is when we get a girl fight. So
Bad Girls Club.
Yep. So her and Z start fighting. Felix comes in. He also starts fighting her. And it's 2-on-1, but she's whooping their ass.
Yeah, she is. Z, she's like, fuck, I don't want to do this, but I gotta do it. But I love that when Felix walks in, she grabs a pot full of oil and throws it at him. And like, there's this weird pause where they're looking at each other. He goes, Bitch, this isn't even hot.
You know why? Okay, so two things. Two things. Which I thought was really funny.
It's so funny.
It's because earlier we saw a pot with something boiling inside.
Oh,
so it probably made people think that it was still hot.
Yeah.
1. 2, I don't know why I remember this differently, where I thought she lit him on fire.
Really?
I thought she lit him on fire before, and that's not what happened.
That's a very different memory.
I know.
Maybe it's
because he just slips. Maybe.
Yeah.
But he just slips and falls.
I just love that they're both staring at each other like,
it's not even hot. And falls. And he falls on the ground straight, which is really funny. But as he falls, she breaks a blender on his head, and then she puts the blender on his head and turns it on, so his head gets blended.
And that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and Z's just in shock, looking like,
oh damn.
Yep. So then Z gets another stab right in the head. And this is when we get the big twist reveal.
This one, I was like, okay, fine, it's finally over. And
his phone rings.
Felix's phone rings. She grabs it, and it's Crispian
looking ass.
And then goes, is everything done?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck.
Of course, it's the teacher.
Of course, you can never.
Of course, it's the professor.
And it's like, oh, everything's done, right? You know, I don't like the violence, so I just sat outside. And she's just in shock. I'm very glad she didn't say anything.
No, she didn't.
She just answered it. Do you think like she was curious to see? I guess I would be too. Well, if one of the brothers is already.
I'm pretty sure she saw on the phone that it was him calling. So of course she answered. Yeah. Because it's her man. And then, but I love that he's inside and she walks over as he's still on the phone talking, and he turns around and she's just there and she drops the phone. And this is when he's trying to explain to her everything.
Yeah, he's like, you were supposed to survive because you're the witness that has no motive.
I believe that.
I don't think so.
I believe it because they needed someone that didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because honestly, she's gonna look in. I mean, she didn't know, so she's honestly telling the truth that someone broke in, and you know what I mean.
I guess my thing is that they've been trying to kill Erin from the beginning. That's why I think that shot where like they're avoiding the family and then shooting at her feels really weird. And also like everyone's dead. She's the only one alive. So why are they still going and killing her?
Because she found out, maybe. Well, she also killed the guy's brother, so the guy was like, we need to murder her.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
I believe he was going to keep her alive, just so use her as a witness, and then maybe kind of break up with her and be like, I already got my money, I don't need you.
Sorry, bitch. Yeah, because he tells her, and I think this is where the beginning of the movie comes from, where she feels uncomfortable with them having a lot of money, because it's like, of course, family money. Because they even have a scene, them in bed, being like, you're lucky that you have a family of money, so many people would die for that, and all that. And then he uses that against him, where he goes, well, if you leave me alive, you'll have, hundreds of dollars.
Well, now that my old brother's dead, and I don't gotta share with him, we'll have millions of dollars.
Exactly. So it's like, I'll be good in a month. We're gonna go on vacation to Paris. And it's like, or if not, you'll get nothing, and I'll go to jail. And it's like using the money against her. Yeah. She walks up, fucking stabs him right in the fucking neck.
Yep, and then in the eye. And blood is
and I love it because he's like on the floor, like, why the fuck? And then he goes, why not? And then slabs him right in the eye.
And then she gets shot.
Of course. Of course. Here comes the cops, ready to fuck everything up.
Which came out of nowhere again through the window and just shoots her. And then I love that he doesn't come through the window. He goes all the way around the house to go through the door.
Well, he goes to the
I guess to call
car
for backup.
Yeah, because I mean, you look inside, you see like 12 motherfuckers dead. You gonna be like, oh shit.
So then it's like, did she? Like, she's gonna look very, very, very guilty.
I mean, he saw her fucking kill somebody in the eyeball.
But the good point is that she's trying to like, hey, don't come. Like, she's trying to like warn him not to come through the front door because obviously the booby trap is still there. Yeah, and he still does, and presumably he gets hit because it goes down and it cuts back to the title card.
To the title card,
but as an end, and it's like, well, now she's innocent again because now everyone's dead.
Yeah, that's true. And she's injured.
She's injured. She could say what happened. There's literally 3 bodies of 3 men with fucking
I don't think it would
on.
be easy.
It wouldn't be.
Because, okay, wait, movie that's your next.
That's your next, yeah.
So, one of the things that I do think it's gonna be a little crazy to explain this whole situation is that she doesn't just kill people like normally, like, you know, like I defended myself, so like I stabbed him or whatever. No, I blended this motherfucker's head. I put a knife into his eyeball.
Yep, got tired all this shit.
Yeah, the axe. Yeah, I set that up to kill the cop. Like,
well, if she's good at it, she could say, "Oh, the other people did that." My fingerprints on it because I also had used it on other people too. It's just we all shared the same weapons as we were murdering in this house.
My thing is like what murdering. My thing is that you said it's like 3 of them have masks on, so it's
with
like
weapons and stuff, and obviously all of their prints on that.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things where
it will look like self-defense, but also like
damn,
some people were murdered. Her DNA's on it, but I feel like also with everything going on, there's a lot of DNA everywhere. Yeah. So this crime scene is a bit of a mess, and she can probably get away with.
The lawyer's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, because she also got injured. Like she's not like just fine, and it's like, damn, this bitch killed everybody.
Yeah, because I'd be so scared of her after that. There is actually a game that like throughout the game you choose to kill some certain people, and then the credit scene for that game is like you in like being questioned in prison why you killed these people.
I didn't do it.
That's it?
Would you kill your family for $1 million?
Oh my god, no! Why would I? I think a question would be, if your partner killed their whole family for money, would you stay with them or not?
No.
You don't think so? What if it's like millions and millions of dollars, and Frankie's out here like, hey, I killed my whole family. I'm rich now. Let's go.
It's an alleged.
I mean, of course, it's a hypothetical question.
No, because then what if like I become more famous because, you know, I invested the money that he got and I invested it somewhere else and got more money, and then he's like, oh hell no, I need to murder you because he's greedy and he wants all the money back.
That's true. That's a good point.
He could be greedy.
That's a good point.
I'm not trying to be murdered.
Well, but if my partner would have been like, hey, I killed my entire family. My first thought would have been like, damn, that's kind of hot. My second thought, how much money?
$2.
I would have been like, oh my god. No, I feel like I would live in fear, like in a way where it's like, oh, okay, if this person was able to kill their entire family for money,
yeah,
I need to start doing. If I fuck up any little bit, she gonna kill me.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be able to.
Yep.
No,
I trust me. I know. I'm surviving. I'll be like, I'll stay quiet, but can I get something? And I'll stay quiet. But we're breaking up.
Nah, you know that. You're like, yeah, sure, yeah. Shank you in the fucking.
What's up?
Okay, Aaron.
Who you trying to murder?
Sit the fuck back down.
Who you trying to murder?
So like we do in every movie, we accept Thanksgiving 2 or 3. Because we don't talk about that.
I did say a review.
Yeah,
I
that's
said like
true.
1 or 2. It was funny.
But we go to Letterboxd, we find a funny review or any review that we agree with or disagree with. 1 star and a 5 star. So Carlos, you want to go first?
So my 5-star review goes as this: one of the greatest home invasion movies of all time. Aaron is Hall of Fame final girl.
That is right.
Yep. And I did screenshot it. Okay, my 1-star review is that dude's been dating her for that long and didn't know she had advanced survival training. What a doofus.
I mean, maybe he was in it for something else. I mean, she is very pretty. Maybe it was just for the looks.
I feel like you should know your partner before you should,
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, she said that she didn't know because she was embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
I guess.
She did mention that. If you were paying fucking attention, you're probably one of those dumbass haters.
First of all, you told me to get us a free review and I got a review.
That's true. But I'm just not you, that reviewer.
Okay, cool.
Dumbass. So my 5-star review is one of the best movies ever made, and Erin is one of the best final girls in horror history. I really fucking love this movie.
Yep.
It's becoming I think it's one of my favorites right now. I need to watch it one more time. It's not even hot, you dumb bitch. Dies. That's my 1-star review.
Wait, what?
Well, because right after that, like, he dies in like a couple seconds. It's not even hot, you dumb bitch. The oil.
Oh,
it's a quote. I just love that. That's the 1 star. Because it's so ironic. He's so confident.
I was like, it looked like it was cold outside, but okay.
Yeah, that's my 1 star. I just thought it was really funny. There was a lot of people taking this movie like worst script ever. It's like, why? And that's one of the things. It's like, oh, the script is too simple. It's like you can say that about any movie.
Those people also probably don't like The Strangers.
Yeah, probably not.
Or like those. It's because it's a one. What's that called? A one location movie.
And it possibly is a lot that gets a lot of flack as well. Which I do like. That's one of the choices I did like is that they used the budget kind of correctly.
It's only $1 million and they stayed in one house.
Yeah, and it's also like they kind of focus on the gore effects and it because the gore looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But I do love that they kind of kept it to there. And saying that the script is too simple is such a dumb criticism because it's like one of the greatest movies ever, Jurassic Park. It's just they created dinosaurs again. That's it. And then they go crazy.
Yep.
One of the greatest movies.
Greatest.
So it's like it's such a dumb thing to say. But yeah, best favorite kill of this movie.
When Aaron kills the first killer. With the
tenderizer. Yeah, that is such a good one, and because I love that this is the first time we see that she is ready. She is fucking ready. That's a really good kill. Damn. I would say I'm trying to think. Ty West was pretty good. Aaron, man, yeah, I'm gonna have to say that one too because that one I think is definitely has way more to tell as well. It doesn't just look good, but we can tell that she is like she's not joking around.
No, she's not.
So I like that.
Since the minute she got to that house, she's like, nope. Y'all rich, I can't trust y'all. Rich people be trifling.
That's true. That is very true.
And daddy of the movie will be Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. I mean Barbara. Love you, but
Barbara will always have my heart. Always.
But Aaron, come on, she's a star, man. She's fantastic.
One of the best.
Yeah, I want more of Aaron.
I know.
Well, I thought she died. I was like, oh, that's why we don't see more of her.
Nope.
It's like, nah, she just.
That cop shooting was well, he probably knew how to shoot, but he was like, let me injure her so she can't.
Yeah, I think also when you see a motherfucker stabbing another one in the eyeball, I don't think you'll be shooting straight either.
Plot twist: he was also working with a police officer.
He's like, "Damn, this whole money's mine." Yeah. He's the cousin. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much it, y'all. So if you like what you heard, please leave us a like and comment down below if you're watching on YouTube. If you are listening to us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you find your podcast, make sure to leave us a 5-star review and a rating. Also, we have merch and the links down below. We have our Horror Daddies t-shirts, our regular Horror Daddies logo t-shirt, and our 80s vintage Horror Daddies t-shirt.
Very nice. And sweaters, crop top, hoodies. We got them all. It's getting kind of cold.
It's getting a little cold outside.
Some places are cold already. And I think you deserve one of those.
You sure do. Also, join us next week. We are officially entering December. So, cold movies on the way.
Let's go.
And I feel like I'm going to start with a little chilly because I don't think I see snow in this movie. But we did it last year for Christmas. So, I thought we'd do it beginning December this year. And that'll be Gremlins 2.
Oh, so excited.
Another one he's never seen.
Never seen Gremlins 2. I didn't even see the last one.
I know.
So
there's a lot of movies I need to show him. Not and just like outside of horror too. Like Mouse Hunt.
Okay, y'all motherfuckers.
What else was there?
Leave a comment.
The Indian in the cupboard.
Never.
The Page Master.
Never.
Just this kid had no childhood and people need to donate.
But wait, let's click the link down below for the merchandise and help Jonathan, have a happy childhood.
Relive his childhood. And yeah, that is it, y'all. So, and remember,
stay spooky and stay sexy. And Aaron, you a bad bitch.
Don't forget, you're next. See you in your dreams.
Horror Daddies.
Oh.